Five people who died before they were 25. Number 5. River Phoenix. Brother of Joaquin, River Phoenix was voted one of the most promising new actors of 1986 by critic John Willis, after his breakthrough performance in Stand By Me. He went on to star in such films as Running on Empty, Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and My Own Private Idaho, being nominated for an Academy Award for the former. Known for his wild looks and raw acting talent, Phoenix died of a drug overdose outside Hollywood nightclub The Viper Room, October 31, 1993, aged 23. Number 4. Sid Vicious. Replacing Glenn Matlock as bassist for the Sex Pistols, Sid Vicious, born John Simon Ritchie, contributed little to the musical side of the band, but almost everything to the attitude of the band. During one performance, Vicious smashed a bottle and used it to cut his chest, before flinging the blood at audience members. On the morning of October 12, 1978, he awoke to find his girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, dead from a stab wound. Vicious and Spungen had been taking copious amounts of drugs the night before, and Vicious said he couldn't remember any of what had happened. He was arrested for her murder and released on bail. While on release, he overdosed on heroin at his new girlfriend's house, and died on February 2, 1979, aged 21. Whether this was deliberate or accidental is disputed to this day. Number 3. Robert Pershing Wadlow. Robert Wadlow is, according to Guinness World Records, the tallest person in history for whom there is irrefutable evidence. At the time of his death, aged 22, he measured an astonishing 2.72 meters. He showed no indication of an end to his growth, even at the time of his death. Born 22nd of February, 1918, in Alton, Illinois, Wadlow's enormous stature was believed to be due to a tumor within his pituitary gland. He grew an average of 4 inches a year, becoming the world's tallest Boy Scout at 13, with a height of 2.24 meters. Towards the end of his life, he began requiring leg braces to walk, which caused him immense discomfort. On July 4, 1940, one of his braces fractured, causing a blister and subsequent infection. Doctors treated him with a blood transfusion and surgery, but his condition worsened, and he died from complications on July 15, 1940. Number 2. Steve Prefontaine. Born in Coos Bay, Oregon, on 25th of January, 1951, Steve Prefontaine was once told to give up his aspirations of being a long-distance runner, as he had one leg shorter than the other. Known for his aggressive racing style, Prefontaine once held the American record in every event, from 2,000 meters to 10,000 meters. He took part in the 1972 Olympic Games, coming fourth in the 5,000 meters despite having led for the majority of the race. On May 30, 1975, returning from a party and dropping off friend and marathon Olympic gold medalist, Frank Shorter, Prefontaine was driving down a familiar road, Skyline Boulevard, near Hendricks Park, when his car swerved left and hit a rock wall along the side of the street. The overturned car trapped Prefontaine underneath it and killed him before any emergency services could get to the scene. The exact cause of the crash is uncertain, although his blood alcohol level was found to be 0.16, 0.06 higher than Oregon's legal limit at that time. He was 24. Number 1. The Notorious B.I.G. Christopher George Latawar Wallace was an American rapper from Brooklyn, New York, better known by his stage name of the Notorious B.I.G. When he debuted with his 1994 album Ready to Die, he was already a central figure in the East Coast hip-hop scene, and helped increase its presence at a time when it was the West Coast who dominated the genre. He became involved in the East Coast-West Coast feud, which was causing waves within the hip-hop community, and on 9th of March, 1997, he was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in L.A. He was 24. His album, Life After Death, was released 15 days later and topped the American charts, being certified diamond in 2000.